1 in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Sending a receiver right. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen.
And the success of this play all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw... I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now a give on the ground. Whoa. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The tight end going in motion to the left. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Up the middle they go. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's a toss, right side. And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So we'll take over at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Point after try, forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. On second down, a run with White. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On first down, right back to White. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll try to run with White. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Throwing is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. One more time going up top with Allen. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Play action. It's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime in this preseason matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach. And instead, why don't we get right back to it? As we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The Vikings up to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle. And he gets this up close to the 40. Diablo there to make the play. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with a sneak. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They convert with a gain of 15. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Can the defense do it again from the 1? 3rd down. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Diablo.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and The opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Going up top. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3.
3rd quarter with the score.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's a toss as they look to run. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Back to the air one more time. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, this is Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll try it now with Cook. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not able to get to the goal line. So they stop him and now bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now whistles and a timeout. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. So a road win here for the Bills as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.